What's up YouTube, Capital G here, tag action in this duel, and this is a duel that, honestly man, I'm about to start making the argument that the Zill era may have been the most powerful because some of the shit that these Xyzs do is ridiculous. Some of the combos that you do, the wombo-liciousness of them is insane. I promise you there will be a payoff towards the end of this video that is unlike probably anything that you've seen, unless you've just seen it all. Maybe you've seen it all, but it is some ridiculously OP shit, and this duel really did have a little bit of everything. It had some powerful monsters being summoned. You kind of see that momentum is on both sides of the field at one point, and it looks like at one point that people are just trying to throw the game because they're making plays so stupid. So let's go ahead and roll it. Alright, so we're playing against Chemical Beast, at least one of. This is a tag duel, remember. They set one card. This is me right here. I know the names are effed up, but still. I open with 6 cards. Summon my Sanic Bird. 6 cards, 6 monsters, excuse me. I search Prediction Ritual because my hand's just garbage. They open up with Monk. Get a copy of Diamond Dude, hit a Lunar Light. I'm like, what is this? So they go for Anki, and they kill my Sanic Bird. Search, do some battle damage. At this point, since they got the copy of Mass Change, I thought we were kind of boned because I'm like, all right, well, that guarantees they're going to Dark Law us at the very least. And we activate Foolish Burial. Obviously, Dark Law is going to come out. There's no point of maxing because Dark Law would just take out a card from our hand anyways. And we just send a maxi to the graveyard. We already have one, so it doesn't make sense to do that. Now, here's what happened. Chemical Beast Boy is up. He activates Sparkfield, normal summons Hawk, and then chains Burnout. Now, we chain Breakthrough Skill as Chain Link 3 to get rid of Dark Law's effect so that at least we can maxi after the chain. We can't maxi as a Chain Link 4 because at this point, Breakthrough Skill is not resolved. So Dark Law's effect is still like active and we can't pay the cost of maxi. So everything's going to resolve. After the new Chemical Beasts come out, we're going to go ahead and max C so that if they summon anything off of like the C's, the rank 8s or whatever, or if they activate Monk's effect, that we actually get the draw card. Unfortunately, they're way smarter than that. They just use Sparkfield. They blow up our face down mathematician. We don't get the draw at all, and we take a bunch of battle damage. And they didn't lose anything. All we did was basically take a bunch of negs. Now I top that Twin Twister, which was perfect. I Breakthrough Skill Dark Law. I Twin Twister all the spells and traps away. Now I'm looking to get rid of Dark Law and get rid of this guy. So activate her effect. I put this guy face down because Dioxin only has 200 defense. Run over Dark Law as well. I wanted to get rid of Monk, but I thought the other 2 cards were more important at that point. Get back my Falco during the end phase, and they get back the Hydra Gun. Now here's the crazy part when I'm just like, all right, well clearly we've just lost the duel. Normal summon of Shadow Mist activates Monk's effect and get the Diamond Dude out. And this is like, oh god, I thought they were going to go with C here, maybe even a Delta Rose. He hits a free copy of Allure of Darkness off of the Diamond Dude's effect. So I'm like, okay, great. Now they're going to be drawing even more cards. Then they tribute everything for Plasma, and I'm like, fucking hell. It's been like 8 years since I've seen this card, guys. I haven't seen this card since Dad Return format. They absorb my Prediction Princess. For those of you who don't know what this card does, basically, it's kind of like a Relinquish meets Skill Drain. It's a Skill Drain only for your opponent's side of the field, so we can't use any effects because Skill Drain's on the board, which is Plasma. And then they absorbed our Prediction Princess and obviously, Shadow Mist searched out a Diamond Dude. So shit's obviously terrible because my Falco is absolutely dead now, and it was already dead anyway, so that doesn't help. So tag partner top decks a copy of Trap Stun, which I'm like, that's useful, right? Here's the crazy thing. So this guy has 4 cards in his hand. They're not really the greatest cards, but he might be able to do something with them. This fool activates Allure of Darkness and has to discard everything. Oh my god. He activates his tag partner's Allure of Darkness effect from the Diamond Dude and ends up having to discard his whole. Why would he do that? I was like, that was just the dumbest play ever. The chat was lulling, and you have to know about Chemical Beast. The only dart that they really have is Dioxin, is this guy right here. So I was like, why on earth would you do so? He basically is taking himself out of the game. But obviously they're still at advantage because they're the ones with Plasma, and we don't have anything on the board. So I activate Pre-Preparation of Rites, summon my Gem Knight Garnet, run over the Monk because Monk is already activated twice, and I'm sick of seeing that shit. They go Diamond Dude for a hero lives, and then when they just, run our monsters over or whatever. At this point, we're basically only at 4,800 life points. I'm thinking that we've probably lost a duel, as my attack partner sets a Plaguespreader, which does nothing. And yeah, we get even lower, 3,400. And I'm like, all right, well, you can't win them all, right? Pretty much donezo. At this point, I flip over Trap Stun. I'm trying to keep us in this duel. I really am. So I'm going to search out another Prediction Princess with my Prediction Ritual. I pitch my entire hand to summon this card. And during the process, I go Shadow Dragon to blow up my Prediction Princess card that was equipped to him, so I can at least blow up the dragon, or excuse me, blow up the plasma, just run it over in battle. And I do set this. What I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to flip this over and get Pot of Taboo set. For some reason, it wouldn't let me use the effect during his turn. Like, it let him end before, and I was like, that was kind of dumb, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use this effect during the end phase. I wanted to flip this card over, flip it into attack mode, trigger its flip effect, get my Pot of Taboos, and at that point, it would have been just freelo, basically. But that doesn't happen, so here's what happens. We run over to Diamond Dude. This is not my turn. Quillbolt was set. My opponent, or my attack partner, summons the Falco, which is okay. We got a Shadow Dragon in the graveyard. They go for Upstart Goblin, summon Blazewing Butterfly, and they try and use Unleash Your Power, but we actually end up flipping over a copy. This is what I don't understand. My tag partner flips Falco over to get Dragon, and I'm like, what are you doing? So now they have Dioxin. They now have the biggest beater on the board, and I'm like, bro, you just fucked us over. So, like, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, why didn't you just put this card face down the second that he summoned it? We basically just would have won. So my tag partner is just throwing the game, and I am like yelling at him. I'm like, bro, this is why Yugi and Kaiba couldn't work together. So my Prediction Princess dies. By the way, I think all of them are in the graveyard too. 1, 2, yeah, they're all in the graveyard. So basically, I can't even summon any more of them because unless I get pre-preparation of rights, I can't get them out the graveyard. They're pretty much stuck there. Or if I summon Digustal Emerald. So I tap deck a copy of Beast. I use Dragon, put this guy in his hands. I attack him, but I forgot about Burnout because I'm dumb. I literally forgot about Burnout. So he uses Burnout to get Hydreigon, and I'm like, fuck, now he has a 2800 defense monster. So I have to end up making a really dumb, I have to make a really dumb synchro play to put the card in his hand, and then I end up setting Beast for my tag partner. So they play up 1 day apiece, and I draw pre-preparation of rights. They go for Shadow Mist off of Hero Lives, which I didn't really think was smart, but whatever. My tag partner flips over the Beast, discards Plaguespreader, and attacks over the Shadow Mist to get them another copy of Plasma, which actually sets them up really well. Now, this guy doesn't have anything he can do, so at this point, we're just kind of attacking back and forth. Both players are top decking. I activate my prep and I attack, and I thought that since they were top decking, I thought we were pretty good in here, but this guy actually ends up using Polymerization for fucking Destiny and Dragon, and I'm like, oh lord, I guess this is really the end, because I don't have enough ammunition in my deck to kill something like this. And you have to remember, in this duel, every time they put big monsters on the board, my tag partner didn't do anything. I basically was killing them all with my Prediction Princesses. So I'm like, okay, I can't kill this thing, so I guess we're going to lose because you haven't done anything this game. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm out of options. I've got my Prediction Princess, but I can't summon it. And then he finally decides, hey, Cap, I'm going to actually do something good. Watch this play. He activates Mimicry. And just, I can't even commentate this. It's gonna just be so ridiculous. Dude, this combo with Plaguespreader and Quillbolt Hedgehog is fucking OP. Look at this. This shit is OP as fuck. We've got 3 rank 2 exceeds. Then we go into Numeron Dragon. Then we summon the Socutibus. Then we go into the Angel of Mischief. But we're not done yet. Oh my god. Just look at all the exceeds. I'm like, what the fuck? This thing, hold on, pause. This thing has 34,000 attack, not 3,400. That is 3 zeros. 34,000 attack, because I think it gains attack based off like all the ranks of exceeds are on the field, and like look how many fucking exceeds that we have. Like I could not believe the ridiculous OP shit that comes out of these random ass cards with Mimicry and the stuff that you can do with Quillbolt Hedgehog, and you know what I mean? Actually, Quillbolt Hedgehog is starting to see a lot of play because of these crazy rank 2 decks. But ultimately, I think the total combined attack of all the monsters on our field is it's almost 45,000. So it was absolutely crazy. Obviously, Destiny and Dragon is strong, but it's not surviving a fucking 400,000 attack. Like, come on now. So we end up winning the duel because my tag partner finally, after like 10 turns of doing nothing, decides he wants to actually show up and help. And I guess I end up getting carried. So, you know, I mean, they weren't surviving this. It doesn't matter what their life points were. And tag, you only get 16,000 life points. No one's surviving this type of onslaught. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching as always.